you got this popular message out there. They say you're a mess. I mean, you're a mess, and you're messy, and you're miserable, and you're a poor excuse for a child of God. But don't you worry. God's the janitor. Jesus is the janitor. He just went to the closet. He got his broom. He got his mop. He got his sponge. He's cleaning house, and eventually you won't be such a mess anymore. So then we think about ourselves as like 67% okay with God. And then we've got this huge doctrine about how Jesus is cleaning up the mess. And we glorify that process. And we talk about that process all the time. In some circles, it's all you hear is this morbid, dark process. God doesn't work that way with you. He doesn't have some morbid, lengthy process where you need to get better, always in your face, always in focus. Oh my goodness, look at you. You need some major work. No, you've been recreated in Christ Jesus. You are His workmanship. We have to start there. And that has to be 80% of what we're telling Christians, because we forget it. And then we forget it again. And then as soon as we forget it again, we start thinking about ourselves as, I'm under construction. God put the cones out again. God put the highway cones. There's orange cones all over. And here we go again, I'm just a person in process, and I'm a mess, and we teach this stuff. And if we don't have the 80%, and we blow up the 20%, which is growth and learning, then we've done a disservice to the gospel. Yes, we're learning and growing. Yes, we don't perform perfectly. But folks, I don't care how you're performing in any given moment. You're the righteousness of God. And that part needs to be proclaimed regularly to find balance and health. Otherwise, you're all about trying to be somebody that you're not yet. If you're about trying to be somebody that you're not yet, then you're rejecting who God made you. So how about you accept who God made you and recognize you're clean and close and right and free, and you're good, you got a good heart, you got a good nature, you're a good tree that bears good fruit. Yeah, there's pruning. But so what? That's just so that you can bear even more good fruit. Yay. And by the way, no sins are held against you. I mean, it's not like there's a scorecard. There's no caddy taking your score down. There's no clipboard. So suddenly I've got this beautiful opportunity to grow in an atmosphere of total freedom and joy.